So the turkey is beautifully roasted.
35 minutes from beginning to end, right?
It's perfect.
So this is one of my favorite things about the recipe because it's less better. It's actually an exquisitely cooked turkey that takes a third of the time that putting a whole bird in the oven would take, right? And everybody wins. There's like perfectly cooked white meat, perfectly cooked dark meat, and the flavor is just phenomenal, guys. So this is it. So this is a split roasted turkey buried in herbs, and the plate presentation can still have that big wow factor of a whole turkey at the table. It's just sort of constructed differently. A little sort of California, if you will, right? All right, some beautiful herbs, and then the garlic on the side. And then now take a look at all this beautiful drippings that we've got, all right? Waste not, want not. That stuff is absolutely delicious, so it kind of makes its own gravy. So this is how you kind of set this up, right? The pan's still a little warm, right? So a little bit of gravy right on top, some of those natural drippings.
An au jus.
An au jus, if you will.
Yeah.
Let's take the breast off real fast. And I want to slice this to show you how delicious this is. So we're going to take this, and let's slide this over.
Let me take the platter.
Yep. Let's slide this over to the placemat there.
All right. Got it.
Cool. Now check this out. Roasted garlic, nice and creamy. Right? And that turkey is just succulent and juicy. Yeah. It's perfectly cooked. It's not overcooked to actually cook the bones, which go in the garbage can. We're just cooking the breast as if it were a big piece of chicken. Right? Some drippings.
Yeah.
Try that, right?
Oh. Wow, that's really, really good.
Isn't that great? Mm-hmm. Split roasted turkey buried in herbs, right? It's one of my favorite recipes. This will save you tons of time in the kitchen. Flavor's phenomenal, really, really interesting. People will talk about it forever. And this is just one of the recipes that's in the Dierbergs magazine that's out right now at every single Dierbergs grocery store. And on top of that, you can get some really great recipes too. This is a fantastic cranberry sauce. It's a no-cook cranberry sauce. Cranberries, orange, a little Grand Marnier, and sugar.
Really, really good. Simple
really
to make
simple.
too. No cooking at all needed.
No cooking. And this is a really great vegetable side dish. This is fingerling potatoes, apples, and Brussels sprouts.
Look at the color on that. It's so pretty.
Isn't that great? And then we're going to put just a little bit of whipped creme fraiche with Parmesan cheese, right, while the vegetables are warm straight from the oven. And just kind of let this whole thing kind of melt together. And this is also my favorite cornbread and caramelized onion dressing. It's not a stuffing because we're not putting it in the turkey. Right. It's a dressing. But it's just absolutely phenomenal. And then we can't forget about dessert.
Well, yes, this pecan pie. We've been promising you these to die for pecan pies, and they absolutely are wonderful. The caramel sauce, oh my gosh. These are a tea infusion in here. And actually, just to be sure people will be fail-proof, we have a little video that you can get at Dierbergs.com.
Absolutely. And this is it's a tea, it's Earl Grey caramel sauce on top of a pecan pie, and we actually use ground pecans in the crust.
Oh, the crust is like to die for. So good.
It's so great. So you can't have a celebration without wine. So
let's talk wine.
All right, so let's talk wine. So this is our 5th season. I'm really thrilled to be working with the Mondavis in Napa, California.
And you're really involved. This is not just you're putting your name on the bottle. You're very intimately involved.
No, it's funny, Guy. I get that every single time we talk about this because a lot of my colleagues make a lot of things. They end up with their name on it. But I hand tool every bit of this. I design the bottle. I'm there for every single harvest, and I'm there for every single crush, and I'm there for every single blending session.
Wow.
So this is very much
really your wine.
A reflection of my heart. So I'm really, really excited about it. So what we're going to do is kind of crack this open, and we are going to pour you a glass of your favorites, Pinot Noir, right?
Well, they're all nice, but I have to say that one really was, my top on my list.
All right, so first, I just want to show you really quickly, actually, how to use one of these waiter tools, because some people, have like the big gadgets that they pull the wine off, but these are kind of slick, I think, at a dinner party, if you pull out one of these and actually know how to use it. So there's a small little blade on the top of it, and what I just did was pull the foil off. But you want to make sure you pull the foil off below the first lip, not on top of it, below it, right?
Okay.
And then the next thing you want to do is you want to open up the cork, right, and also the lever. So there's 2 separate parts of this. When you go to initiate the screw into the cork itself, you want to make sure that it's facing away from you. And then what you want to do is set the screw into the cork slightly off center, so when you drop it in, it's actually dead in the middle.
Oh.
Okay? Well, and then you want to go all the way down, pretty much all the way down until you've got about 2 turns left.
Okay.
And then you want to take the lever and just let the cork wine opener, do its job. So you're going to drop this down to the top of the lip, and then hold your finger here, and then with even gentle pressure, just pull the cork out, like that, right?
Makes it easy.
Like opening wine like a pro.
There you go.
So here we go. So this is a really great wine. I also recommend serving red wines not at room temperature. A lot of people do that, and I think it's kind of a mistake because the glycerins have a much creamier, silkier flavor to them and a greater mouthfeel when the wine is kind of cave cold. So that's about 56 degrees, 56. Right? So, what I would recommend doing is taking red wine and throwing it into the refrigerator for 10 or 15, 20 minutes and really kind of bring the temperature of the wine down. The flavor is phenomenal.
So is that what you would pair with this menu? Would you do a red wine with a turkey dinner? Or?
Yeah, why not? To me, red wine feels very celebratory, right? And white wine and champagne also feel very kind of clean and fresh, but maybe something to start the meal off with. So if you're going to have people over maybe for some hors d'oeuvres before dinner, white wine and champagne will feel really appropriate. But once you get into the dinner, red wine just feels like a celebration.
Terrific wine, a fabulous menu. Tyler, thank you so much for being here. It's been great to have you on our set.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be in St. Louis. We had so much fun today. The recipes are amazing if you check them out in Dierbergs magazine. And also hope you get a chance to try our wine. It's all hand-tooled in Napa Valley, made by myself and the Mondavis. It's unbelievable. Please get a chance to check it out. I really, really love this stuff, and that turkey recipe is to die for.
Hope you'll try some of these recipes. Cheers.
Cheers.
And from all of us at Dierbergs, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, guys.
Good night.